Hey everybody, I'm Josh and welcome to another episode of Just Sayin. Thank you. On the show today, join me as we continue our 4-part series of Dating 101 with week 2, the relationship phase. Sit back and relax because I got a lot to say. That's right, everybody. It is week 2 of our 4-part dating series, Dating 101. This week, the relationship phase. And I'll be honest with you. One of my personal goals this year, this calendar year, is to get into a relationship. I'm not looking. But if something happens, great. So, being the nerd that I am, I knew that there were new ways of dating since 2008 when I dated the last time. And I just wanted to know what to expect, because there's online official, there's official, there's telling your friends, telling your family, all of that. And I wanted to know what everything is. How do you define what each phase, and how do you know what phase you're in? I'm going to cover that today in this episode. Also, we're going to take a look at what I think are some hilarious breakup texts. And then we have a segment that was initially part of a previous episode, but I had to scrap it. But why throw out a great segment? So I put it into this episode. It has nothing to do with dating, but it's still funny stuff. So, with all of that said, it's time to answer the age-old question: what is Josh drinking? PepsiCo. Hello. Call me. Today I'm drinking a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. Cool blue Gatorade. Grape Gatorade. That's all I would need. And I'm set for life. Even send me a coupon. Okay, so I'm going to keep watching this back. But people, I don't hear it. People say that I say things like spoon or coupon, that I say them weird. I don't get it. They'll repeat it after me, and I'm like, that's what I just said, spoon. And they're like, no, spoon. Well, that's what I'm saying, spoon. I don't get it. Do you guys hear a difference in me saying that? Please let me know. And as many times as I will watch this back, which is probably none, I'm not going to hear it, because I say it. Anyway. So it's time for what's becoming one of my one of my favorite sketches. It's time for the review. And this one may bore a lot of people, but not my dog-loving friends, because I think that's why my dog's being super annoying, is because her leash is sitting right here. And that's what I'm going to review today. So when I take my dog on a walk, which is never, I keep her on a short leash. Just me holding it leash. She's got a harness. But when I take her out to go to the bathroom, I have a retractable leash, because let's be real here, I don't want to stand right next to you while you're taking a dump. I don't. And I would really hope no one wants to stand next to me when I'm doing it. So, not that I do it outside. But, anyway. So, I take her out on the retractable leash, and at night I have to use my phone as a flashlight. So then, let's be real here. I'm an idiot, and I don't even know where I put my phone. And 9 times out of 10, I don't wear my watch just to ping it. So I'm running around the house trying to find my phone to take my dog to the bathroom. And she's sitting there whining because she has to go to the bathroom. Well, anyway, long story short, I was in Hy-Vee, and I found a couple months ago, and I found this product. It's called a Walk Whiz. I can't remember who makes it, and I threw the packaging away. And I thought, you know what? Let's see what happens. And I really liked it. It was about $10 more than a normal one. This was about between $25 and $27 at Hy-Vee. And I loved it because it has a little flashlight on it. I was like, cool, don't have to take my phone out with me all the time anymore. We'll get to the flashlight in a minute. The one thing that I did really like about it is that in most retractable leashes that I've personally used, in order to stop her, whether you're trying to get her to go another direction or like a little quick tug, or if she's trying to chase after something, you push down on the button and it locks it so she can't move. Even if it's a quick tug, you have to push it all the way down, then find the release button. Excuse me. And that kind of got annoying. This one has like a first lock, so that if it's like a quick tug, you could just hit that quick lock, release it, and she can keep going. Or you can depress it all the way down and lock it in place. That's what I did like about it. The light, not so much. For one, I've had it about 3 months. Light doesn't work anymore. I've changed the batteries a few times. Still doesn't work. And I'm assuming it's because the wires would be in this part, which is like a little spring so the dog can pull it around. And maybe something happened with the wires. I don't know. But because of where it's located, which is where the leash actually comes out, sometimes the leash blocks the light. And let's say she's walking over here and I'm walking in my yard this way. The light is pointing towards her if you can't see it. And I can't see directly in front of me. That's another thing that I didn't like about the light. If they were to have mounted it like right here or on the side where you can still follow the dog, but also turn it quick to see where you're going, that would probably be splendid as well. But like I said, the light doesn't work anymore. It's in an awkward position. Overall, I like the concept. And I like I said, the 2-step button. But overall, of mind-blowing emojis, I'm only going to give it a 1. Because I was really disappointed that the light broke so much, or so quickly. And it's not like at the store in the packaging, it was a try me. Because in situations like that, I always take the back one. But it wasn't even one of those. Like, I had to find where the button was when I first got it because it's just kind of in an awkward spot. Anyway, so only 1 out of 5 mind-blowing emojis this week for the review. And we're going to keep going with another cheesy monologue. I'm so happy to be able to say this again. As usual, I went to latenightLOL.com and in the search bar typed in dating. So while outdated, all the jokes will have something to do with dating. So hold on tight. Here we go. Get off the screen. Pull up the next intro. Plan ahead. Just quicker and not talking myself through it while I'm filming. Anyway, all right, so hold on tight. Here we go. In a new interview, President Obama revealed that his daughter Malia recently went to her first prom. She wore a corsage on her wrist while her date wore a red laser dot on his head. A new survey found that Chipotle is one of the most popular locations to take a first date. It's also one of the most popular locations to break up with someone if after 4 dates he's still taking you to Chipotle. There's a new movie out there titled Men Who Stare at Goats, or otherwise known as the Taliban Online Dating. It was reported today that Donald Trump Jr.'s wife once dated Leonardo DiCaprio. In other words, she's used to being with guys who like to go down with a sinking ship. It's time now for my joke of the week. And it's a good one. I don't say that much, but it's a good one. Okay, there we go. A company is developing a version of Tinder for Catholics. It'll be the first dating app where in order to like someone, you swipe up, down, left, and right. You Catholics out there will get it. An Australian woman has gone on a total of 136 dates in only 17 months, but never a second date. In other words, she must not look anything like her Tinder profile picture. Not at all. The online dating site, Match.com, says it will begin screening its members against a sex offender registry. The site expects to be pervert-free by July and out of business by August. According to a report on wasteful government spending, the government spent over $300,000 on a study of senior citizens' dating habits. On the other hand, we like to now know that grandma is DTF. I hope you guys understand what that means. I don't want to have to say it. There's a new documentary out there about dating apps called Swipe. Did you guys hear about this? Unfortunately, a lot of people are unhappy because from the preview, the movie was nothing like it. And finally, Katie Couric will interview Notre Dame linebacker Monte Teo about his imaginary girlfriend. Teo says not only will he be interviewed by Katie Couric, but they're also dating. Well, like I said, open, I have been interested recently in looking to date, and there's just a lot of stuff you have to know now. And I thought I would try to unpack it all for you in this week's edition of Here's My Take. I will be honest with you. I am more terrified now about dating than I was before I did any research about it. Because let's be real, I'm a nerd. Now, I know that just from my online presence, you can be online official and then you're officially dating, but you're not officially online official until you're officially dating. And bringing that up is like bringing up a really bad topic. I can't think of anything right now. Anyway, so I thought, you know what? Why? There has to be an answer as to where things lie and how you know where things lie. And I think that anyone out there that is thinking about re-entering the dating world should watch this episode, take notes, because I'm going to throw some information at you that even opened my eyes to the dating thing. And like I said, I'm even more scared now. So, according to the website, and I hope I'm saying this right, RainyBayblog.com, there are actually 7 phases of a relationship. The phases are the text relationship, where when you meet somebody online, your whole relationship revolves around texting or talking on the phone. That's a text relationship. Then it can break down into one of the next 3. A one-dater, a hookup, dating, and then you're officially seeing someone, and then you're exclusive, and then there's the home run, which, you know, can figure out what that means. And no, it doesn't mean you got them. I mean, well, I guess it does, but it doesn't mean you had sex with them. Anyway, so I'm going to break it down for you kind of quickly because, let's be real, this isn't a really fun topic. And frankly, my throat hurts. And my computer's acting weird. So, there we go. I tried to type... stop it! I'm trying to get that off the screen! There! Okay. Sorry about that. Now, I can move on. Sorry. So, let's say, like we talked about last week, we found someone online and we really liked who they were. And here's their profile picture. You're welcome, men and women out there. Anyway. So now we're texting. And so far, I think I'm talking to this person. And I'm not going to even try and name him, and I'm going to get him off the screen because I keep getting distracted. Anyway, so the whole time we're texting and talking back and forth through the phone, never having met, that's the textlationship phase. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's not an easy word to say. But then it breaks down to, like I said, one of the next 3 phases of dating. The one-dater, where when you think you're talking to the first guy, you're actually talking to this guy. That's the one-dater where you meet him and it's never going to happen. And then the next phase could be hooking up, where all you do is have sex and then never talk to him again. And then there's the dating. where you're actually going on more than one date. What qualifies it as a dating? How do you know that you're actually dating someone and not just a friends with benefits? Well, if they buy you dinner, according to the same website, if they buy you dinner, it constitutes as a date. So my best advice to you is eat before you go eat. I don't know anything about eating, but whatever. So yeah. Then, so yeah, if they take you, no matter how fancy it might be, whoops, wrong picture. No matter how fancy it might be, if they take you out to eat before you guys hook up, it's actually considered a date. Now, the next phase of the relationship reminds me of an episode of Big Bang Theory, where Leonard was dating Sarah LaRue's character, who was a medical doctor, and Sheldon loved that idea about her. So he tried to further along Leonard's relationship with Sarah LaRue's character by changing Leonard's Facebook profile to in a relationship with whoever Sarah LaRue's character's name was. That freaked out Leonard and most everybody else, because if you're the first one to put that you're in a relationship, is that going to scare the other person away? Well, according to the same website, if you guys begin to talk about your futures, holidays, pets, getting a place together, you are in an exclusive relationship. I totally lost my place. There we go. I try to go off script so I don't have to look over my script, but it never works. According to the same site, if you begin talking about holidays, pets, life goals, or refer to the both of you as we or us, then you are exclusive. You know that it's time when men say goodbye to all the other men or women in their lives and want to only see you. Or as when I was talking to a friend about this segment, she called it the ball and chain phase, where the guy actually locks on the ball and chain and realizes he's not going to date anyone else. Then you propose. According to my friend, who put it beautifully, it's like turning the key to the shackles in to her in the form of a ring. So once you start talking to for both of you in meeting family, or like I said, going on trips together, you're exclusive, whether you actually realize it or not. If you're talking about having a future with someone, you're exclusive. And then next week, we're going to get into engagements and weddings. So unfortunately, I'm done boring you for now. Ha, just kidding, we have more show to do. But I am done with that segment. So, what better way to scare away a relationship than changing your own online profile when they're not ready to do that, than through text message. So I thought it would be fun to look at some bad breakup text messages in this week's edition of Auto Not Correct. So really these aren't bad autocorrects. They're just really funny breakup texts. Like the first one. Baby, please don't do this. You have no idea how important you are to me. I gave you way too many chances. I'm done. I'll do anything. Forget it. We're octagon. LOL, I meant over. That was funny, but I'm still breaking up with you. How awkward would that be when you're trying to break up with someone and for autocorrect makes it kind of a funny situation. Yeah, that's funny, but here's another kick in the balls. We're still breaking up. Here's the next one. Hey, baby. Answer me, baby. I don't think this is working out. Why, baby? Because you can't speak English. What is up with all the abbreviations? WTF. OMG. MO. That means moving on. Here's the next one. I just made up MO. We need to break up. Is it because I said your sister's hot? Probably. I can't get the picture off the screen now. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Oh, my system's loving me today. Here's the next one. I'm breaking up with you. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. You make my heart race, and it's bad for my health. Loving you could kill me. I only get so many heartbeats in a lifetime, and you take up too many. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Here's the next one. How does it feel to not have a boyfriend anymore? I don't know. Let me break up with you. Why? I don't know. This next one is really funny. I was having pizza tonight and thought of you. That was our thing, sad face. I had some baby carrots earlier and thought of your baby dick. Bye. That's actually hilarious. Moving right along. Whatever I've wanted, I'd be done with you. Whatever, I've wanted to be done with you anyway. Well, I meant to write spend time at Pat's, not apart, but this has been very enlightening. Oh, haha, I was just kidding. I don't want to break up with you only when I thought you wanted to break up with me. That's just one of those things you can't take back. Like, once the L word pops out, you're soiled. ILY. Aw, spell it out. I wanted to make it more special. Okay, I'm leaving you. Why would you abbreviate I'm leaving you? Are you that lazy? Here's the next one. Hey, we need to talk, yeah? Look, our relationship is like doing push-ups on your knees. It's just not working out. What? OMG, did you just break up with me? Yeah, I did. You're done. And finally, roses are red, violets are blue, a face like yours belongs at the zoo, but don't worry, I'll be there too, but not in a cage, laughing at you. That's actually pretty clever. That tells me that they spent more time on that breakup text than they did in their entire relationships. And it speaks volumes as to why they're breaking up. Excuse me. And finally, here's the segment I had to shove in somewhere that did not come out right. It's time for What's Wrong Here? It's time to take a look at some hilarious signs that people just randomly see in the world. Here's the first one. Unattended children will be given an energy drink and taught to swear. Hey, if that's what teaches parents not to just drop your kids off and assume that a town swimming pool is the town daycare, then post the sign. And I'm not saying that as a former lifeguard. Here's the next one. Dishes are like partners. Your workmates shouldn't be doing yours. That's actually pretty clever. That's pretty clever. I like clever signs like that. Here's the next one. It's just more of like a smart ass kind of way to say there's an earthquake. Because if there's an earthquake and you can't tell there's an earthquake, I think you got issues. But just in case you need the help, if the googly eyes are moving, it's an earthquake detection kit. They must have had somebody that kept thinking, is there an earthquake? I have been in that position before. There was a time where it was like, it was one of my insomnia times, and I was at home, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I started hearing like this rumbling, and like the light started sounding like it was shaking, and I'm like, okay, I'm so tired, I'm imagining there's an earthquake right now. And then I went to work the next day, and I was like just joking around, telling my coworker, hey, it was so weird last night. I was laying awake, and all of a sudden it sounded like there was an earthquake, and she's like, oh, there was in Illinois. It was like only like a 4-point something. And so it didn't even register. It wasn't even big news, but it was really weird. Knock that off my bucket list. All right, here's the next sign. Whoever stole our AC units, keep one, because it's gonna be hot where you're going. That pastor, what a burn. Pastor's pretty clever. Pretty clever. 24-hour surveillance video. Blame the guy who kept pooping here. It wasn't me. I just said earlier, I don't poop outside. Now, this next one, I don't know. So it's for maybe it's because I'm gay. I don't know, but maybe it's part of the whole stripper's life that you just know if you're pretty or not pretty, or if you're pretty and ugly. Because this strip joint called Centerfold's all nude review, 50 beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. How would you know if you were one of the ugly ones? Could you imagine being one of the ugly ones and thinking like the most beautiful girl that works there is the ugly one? Like how? At least they wouldn't know that they think that the owners think they're the ugly ones. I mean, because they think they're pretty. I don't know. Here's the next one. Lost children, please use bins provided. Oh, okay. Your child is in slide 7. Come on out. Yeah. Here's the next one. Nope, that's the same one. Here's the next one. It's pretty funny. Septic tanks pumped, swimming tools filled, not same truck. Well, thank you for clarifying. But don't call the same company. Hey, you just gotta... No, I was gonna say you just gotta load in it. It was just gonna take it for a really weird turn, so we're gonna keep moving. Here's the next one. I think it's for a Subway. Our subs are an honest 8 inches, even when it's cold outside. Are you saying things shrink? I don't know. I'm not going to say it. Follow me on Grindr. And finally, this is 2 billboards, but don't pay attention to the top one. It's a empty roll of toilet paper in a bathroom. Don't pay attention to that one. That's not the funny one. It's the other one that says, your wife is hot. Fix your air. Better get the AC fixed. How is that not funny? I mean, seriously. Well, that will do it for week 2 of Dating 101, the relationship phase. Be sure to join me next week when we talk about engagement and the marriage phase, and maybe kid phase. I can't remember. But we're moving through a relationship really quickly. We've met him, we went on a date, and we're already getting married. If you think something funny I should see and share on the show, be sure to send it to me with my show email address. Be sure to follow me on TikTok. And please be aware, I don't know if I pointed it out last episode, but I'm going to point it out again. I was putting the wrong TikTok up here. It's not 930 at the end. It's just my name. So if you were following the other one and it wasn't working, that's why. Drop the 930 and you'll find me. But be sure to follow me on TikTok for TikTok exclusive contests, my Taser versus videos, and some behind the scenes looks. And let me tell you, I look amazingly hot in all of my TikToks because my hair is never done and I look like shit. So if you want to see me look really bad, follow me on TikTok. Also, while you have a minute, follow me here. Click like, subscribe, and get the notifications anytime I post a new episode, which is every week until the season finale. And then I take a couple weeks off, and then it starts all over again. Like, I'm already starting to plan next season. And let me tell you, next season is Murder Mystery Month. So it might be our 2nd annual Murder Mystery contest. You never know. Maybe it'll be exclusive to TikTok. Follow me. You never know. Because I don't know yet. I'm still planning it. I don't even know what the murder mystery is going to be. Anyway. Well, be sure to join me next week as we continue our Dating 101 series. But for now, everybody, that's all I'm saying.